So, Kanye West went back to the Grammys with his wife, Bianca Censori, for the first time in 10 years, but their arrival quickly became controversial when Bianca Censori, who was initially wearing a large fur coat, abruptly removed the outerwear to reveal a completely sheer dress without a bra or underwear. I was literally speechless, but like many of you, I have one question. Why does Kanye force Bianca to walk naked? Why was he showcasing her like a farmer would display one of his cows at an auct? Since they started dating, Kanye has been showing off Bianca all over the world in X-rayed attire. For example, in Paris, we saw Bianca wearing sheer stockings for pants after going nude, as she walked down the street and headed to lunch at a family-friendly restaurant. She flashed her assets in yet another stunning ensemble under a see-through raincoat in Los Angeles. We even witnessed Kanye removing Bianca's tights after a meeting in Beverly Hills. Bianca also stepped out in a silver bikini top and thong pants, exposing her entire posterior, and then she wore a completely see-through bodysuit that left everyone in disbelief. Once more, when Bianca went out with Kanye, she covered her cooch with her phone the entire time because she knew that if she moved it even a little, we would see her entire private area. You'll notice that Bianca is always wearing almost nothing, while Kanye is always so warm and comfortable. At the Grammys, Bianca and Kanye's appearance on the red carpet drew a lot of attention, with Bianca wearing a barely there outfit that seemed to reference the cover art of Kanye's latest album, Vulture 1 *. The album artwork features a woman in a thong and thigh-high boots, facing away from the camera. Bianca's outfit echoed this, leaving little to the imagination, sparking a mix of reactions. Some sources claim Kanye told Bianca to take off her coat and make a scene, while others suggest she hesitated, shaking her head before he insisted, saying, "You are making a scene." This raised the question, was Bianca uncomfortable, or was this a calculated move on her part, perhaps influenced by Kanye's choices? During the red carpet, many observed Bianca not smiling, and some even claimed they could see fear in her eyes as Kanye smiled and posed for photos. Afterward, the couple was reportedly not seen inside the venue. Rumors surfaced online that they were kicked out for showing up uninvited and dressed provocatively, though a source close to the Grammys denied this, stating they simply left after walking the carpet. While some speculated that they were embarrassed by the attention, with people laughing and criticizing them, others felt it was all part of a deliberate publicity stunt. Regardless, the internet had a lot to say, and most of it wasn't kind, with many feeling Kanye and Bianca had taken things too far. There was a lot of debate about whether Bianca violated the Grammys fashion guidelines. According to the policy, all on-camera individuals, including guests, must adhere to strict wardrobe rules. These include covering the buttocks and breasts properly, avoiding sheer clothing that exposes nipples, and refraining from outfits that expose breast undercurves, butt cleavage, or excessive genital skin. Thongs and outfits revealing sides of the torso are also prohibited. Based on these guidelines, Bianca's outfit definitely crossed a line. Beyond the event's dress code, questions also arose about whether her outfit violated public indecency laws in California. In the state, indecent exposure is defined as the intentional public display of one's genitals in a way likely to offend or distress others. Given the transparency of Bianca's dress, some speculated it could meet this definition. However, no formal complaints were filed, and a lawyer pointed out that while her outfit was provocative, a charge of indecent exposure would require a willful intent to offend or arouse, which is unlikely in this case. She will face criminal charges for this incident. Many people believe that Bianca would not voluntarily expose herself in such a way, which could only indicate that she is being forced to walk around nude. As I read through some of the comments, my thoughts turned to the lawsuit that Kanye West's former assistant Lauren Picota filed against him not too long ago. According to the lawsuit, Kanye hired Lauren in July 2021 after meeting her when he was creating his fashion line. Lauren claimed in her lawsuit that she was a model who only had admirers and shared a lot of pictures of herself in lingerie and bikinis, and achieved great success, earning $1 million a year. According to Lauren, Kanye West disapproved of her work with OnlyFans and told her that he wanted her to be more godlike. She first deleted her OnlyFans account, but the compromise was that Kanye had to pay her $1 million annually to quit. According to Lauren, the promise turned out to be a ruse for Kanye to abuse his position of authority because he started sending her explicit texts, and Ye apparently frequently sent Lauren videos of himself having sex and expressing his fantasies. He also supposedly frequently complimented Lauren in acceptable ways. Lauren claims that Kanye was constantly requesting that she hook up with him and that she was fired because she wasn't cooperating. However, the interesting part is that Lauren's accusations occurred when Kanye was still very much married to Bianca, and Lauren even mentioned Bianca in the video. She also claimed that the sound of her voice turned him on and that he was obsessed with the willy sizes of her boyfriends and would frequently ask her to deliver honey, an enhancement, and performance honey. Lawsuit claiming that Bianca was assigned to find women for Ye to have sex with. In fact, the lawsuit claims that Bianca frequently had to organize Uber trips for the women, including one instance in August 2022 after she had done so. She received a call from Bianca Censori and Kanye West, who wanted to talk about their participation in the Org 5 Sum that day. She also said that Bianca would reportedly be asked by Kanye to act as JS for him and his pals. According to Lauren, there was an incident in August 2022 at the Yeezy Gap office where Kanye West asked her to take off her cardigan because he felt it covered too much. Later that night, Bianca Censori and other female guests were allegedly asked to perform BJs on him and his male guests in front of many people in the office changing room. This was a clear indication that Bianca is typically coerced by Kanye to expose herself. But it also seems that Bianca has been insisting that she knows what she is doing and claims to have everything under control, despite the fact that many people, including her family, believe she has no control. In fact, there have been earlier accusations that Bianca's parents were embarrassed to watch their daughter in a risque manner, and the situation appears to be growing worse. Some of her loved ones even reportedly staged an intervention with Bianca over Kanye West's alleged controlling ways, and her mother Alexandra flew out of Australia. One source even said that her parents are very upset about this because they do not recognize her and that she would not be acting in this way unless she was being controlled. Bianca's father Leah wants to have a proper sit-down with Kanye and ask him what the hell he is thinking when he parades Bianca around like a trashy naked trophy pony. He wants to ask Kanye what he would do if his daughters North or Chicago were seen in public half-naked in outfits that were encouraged by their husbands. He knows that Kanye would never permit this for his daughters, so it makes no sense why he would encourage this for his own child. Just the final straw, because they went too far. But honey, if you thought the Grammys red carpet stunt was shocking, things got even stranger at one of the after-parties they went to. Bianca and Kanye were getting really dirty and grinding on the dance floor while licking each other, and Kanye also grabbed her butt cheeks in a mesh thong bodysuit. Do you think Bianca truly enjoys walking around like that, or do you think she's being held hostage? I personally can't handle these either, but please,